Alright everybody, happy Friday. So, Landfall Games has an Aztec BlowDarter here. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way a BlowDarter fires a cannonball, dude. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we've got BlowDarts, we've got one of the Sabermen, and he's part of the... Dude, he's turning green. And then he died over. There's poison in... Totally accurate battle simulator now. Okay, so this is just totally new stuff. Okay, so he's taken 2 darts and then 3 darts. Now, here's a question. Do the darts do damage, or is it just the poison that kills these guys? That one had a dart in his eye. I love you, man, but you're crazy. You got a dart in your neck. Dude, poison clouds, poison darts. Let's be honest, though, real quick. This is a subtle, well, a not so subtle saying, hey, we're still listening, and many of you guys have requested, and I've seen it in the comments, people asking for an Aztec faction. And now we have an Aztec faction, at least a unit that's going to be previewed. So, I just want to point this out. So, the Aztecs were conquered by the Spanish, right? Colonial Spanish. And the Spanish came in there, they had armored chest plates and helmets, and they came on horses. And the Aztecs thought they were gods, right? That's like part of the reason that the Spanish were able to do so well. That cannon shot always gets me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, yeah. So, I mean, we gotta have the Aztecs' main rival in the game, and that would be cavalry in armored swordsmen. But hey, man, that's just my thoughts and my ideas on the matter. Aztec faction, poison, formations, like... It's kind of amazing to see where the game is going. It's not kind of amazing, it is amazing. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm loving it. It's ridiculous in the best way possible. We got poison darts. I just love the poison effects. They actually change color. Now, so I do want to point this out. If we have poison in the game, then there's something else we should also have in the game. And that is a zombie virus. We should have zombies. When zombies kill other units, maybe they turn them into peasants and they rise from the dead, and then they have to get killed in a specific way, or maybe not in a specific way, they just have to be killed again. So zombies would be epic, would they not? And it's relatively similar, I think, from as a non-developer, in concept to poison. Anyway, guys, Aztec faction, poison, BlowDarts. Lots of cool stuff is coming down the pipeline. Let's get into some custom battles and challenges. Hey guys, when you subscribe to this channel, do me a favor, join Baron's Brigade, make sure to hit the bell, and then click send me all notifications for this channel, and then click save so that you can be the first to see the videos whenever they're launched. On the Great Plains of Africa, it looks like it is the Ottoman Empire versus the French. We've got the French in blue. They have a lot of musketmen. There are 50 French infantry of the line, 5 cannons, and 10 samurai, which are dismounted cavalrymen. Now the Ottomans have less musketmen, 2 ballistas, but they do have a lot of melee infantry, and they've decided to put them all on the leftward flank. Since they can't hold out in line battle, they need to use different tactics. Let's start the battle. This one's brought to us by Mr. Luke Roy, or Luke Plays. Thank you for the suggestions, sir. Because it actually looks like the French might get messed up. Oh, we do have, never mind. We've got a cavalryman, they're not wearing horses. What? Oh, I thought this guy died. Oh, the ballista's not gonna be able to hit both of them. Oh, maybe it can. Maybe it can, let's see what? He just got shot through the hips. All right, we've got 2 French artillery pieces. This guy decided to kind of hide, and he's doing a pretty good job at it. All right, so it looks like one of the cannons is down. Oh, no. The Ottomans are going to win this one as a result of their push on the right. Or rather, yeah, on the French right, the Ottoman left. Let's run this one once more, and we're going to get a bird's eye view this time to see how exactly things play out. So I'm thinking one of the things the French could do to change it up is have their samurai men closer on the right flank, or maybe even counter that push. Oh man, this ballista's got long-range fire. And it looks like the cannons are not able to hit the ballista. And ballistas are so precise. Wow. I would say the Ottomans are doing much better this time than they did the last game. I think they had, what, 2 units left? This time they're probably going to have like a good handful. Although these musketmen are using this as cover, and they're firing. Oh my god, that ballista just took out both musketmen and the cannon. Oh, this ballista is getting awfully close. You need to... Vive la France! Vive la... And then he's just got blood everywhere. It's brutal stuff. Alright, so the French need to react. They are going to reposition their cavalry after learning from the last battle how the Ottomans enjoy... So actually, their cavalrymen, let's see, 55, are gonna come from the other side of the pyramid. Let's see if this does anything at all, or if it's even a worse idea. The samurai are dying. I don't even understand, but it's really funny. Literally, there are only 3 men left alive because the rest, I think, just fell upon their swords. Maybe that's 4. No, that's the one guy. The French are doing better this time, and I think it's because of the distraction that they did, and there's some melee battles, but that was considerably derpy. So now, all they've got to do is finish off this ballista, and I'm pretty sure it's over. There we go. There we go. A French victory. All right. That one, not as exciting as I thought would be. I thought we would have, you know, a lot more. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 5 over there. And 5 right there. And we're gonna start this one and see how the French can do it. And if the Ottomans can resist now that we've got the cavalrymen charging faster. Oh no, this is just an absolute collapse of the Ottoman lines. But I just want to say that Luke Roy's suggestion here, it's gonna be great once the patch comes out. Oh man, these melee men are doing a pretty good job, but they are slowly getting cut down. There are only 2 melee men left, and there are a lot of muskets and cannons in their way. And he didn't even kill that guy. Wait, he turned around. And actually, in his death blow, he killed a cannon. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I just realized that I'm so hungry because I'm thinking of all these French baguettes and cheese. Omelette de fromage. Because the French have good food, or so I've been told. I've never been to France, so I've got to deal with the Americanized, you know, stuff we got over here. All right, Ottomans. Oh my god. Did you see that? One volley from the French line infantry, and the entire Ottoman line just collapsed. But they still have their precision ballistas. So the cool thing about the Ottomans was there was this game, Empire Total War, and like it was all about like, you know, big ships of sail and cannons for the navies. And then the Ottomans had galleys, which were like old Greek style, like multiple people rowing. All right, so we're gonna have to add a barrel roller. The Ottomans have explosive devices. A lot of times in battle, people use like exploding pigs and like animals. Dude, exploding pig or burning pigs, I think that was like an actual tactic that people used. Now, would burning pigs be cool in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? Probably. Maybe even flaming chickens. I don't know. It would be cool. Ooh, man. You gotta hit that cavalryman. Ballista. Fire! Oh, just a miss. But he got taken down. Oh, this time, it seems like the Ottomans are gonna win this one. These 2 guys were hugging it out. They already knew. I don't know, man, I'm scared. Hold me. And the other guy's like, get off my nuts, mate. I gotta shoot this guy in the fucking face. Not the best French accent, though. Not the... Ooh, the cannon, though. If that ballista takes out the cannon, then it's probably gonna go the Ottoman way. And look. Oh, you may fire when... Ooh! The Ottomans have been victorious. The French have been victorious. Let's see. Do we have anything else we could add that would be, like, really cool? Oh, hold on. Alright, so I heard a knock on my door, or what I thought was a knock on my door. And when I answered it, I am freaking out right now, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not, like, focused on this battle right now, but this is important. Whew! Just had to catch my breath, because because I ran to the door, because I was like, wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? It was what I thought it was, ladies and gentlemen. It was my new computer. I got a laptop. It's a really beast laptop. So the thing is like, I want to go to conventions, and I on occasion, get invited out to, like, game developers, right? So I need a good laptop so that I can do my work while I'm away. Because I don't want to slow down the uploads. I want to keep them going. I know you guys are loving them. I love making them. So obviously we got to keep things going, right? Look at these poor Frenchmen here. It's a 2v2. So pardon me while I catch my breath. I got my laptop. It's in this big crate of a box. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Wait, is there a guy hiding? He's hiding. But what that means is, like, the desktop I'm on now has been used for a while. I'd say, I mean, it's got a, what is it, a GT? What is it having it? I don't know, but, like, it desperately needs to be upgraded. So that way, oh my god, this is gonna just, this isn't gonna end. This is not gonna end. So, anyway, the computer's here. I'm freaking excited. That means we're gonna be able to do more. Like, when you run big battles, it slows down for me. Now, the better your computer, the bigger the battles you can run. And the bigger the battles, hey man, that sounds like fun to me. Alright, so this suggestion comes in from Song Pham Tan. Now, this is a challenge that probably won't be able to, what? Man, my English, I'm so excited about that computer. Well, that's the thing. That computer might be able to run this, but this one can't. I mean, I'm not expecting. Look in the lower right. It says estimated performance impact, very, very heavy. We've got over 240 units on the board. I wasn't even able to kind of put in all of it because I'm fairly certain. Yeah, look at this. This is, actually the frames are doing okay. We're at like a 20 frames per second right now. So this is the biggest immigration massacre of North Korea. So the red are North Korean immigrants trying to escape, and the blue are the North Koreans trying to keep them in. This is a very dark suggestion, Song Pham Tan. Very dark. Man, and you know, a little bit politically charged, but you know what? I'll tell you what, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna have the North Korean immigrants, they're gonna overrun the North Korean military. And what's his name? Who is this? Who's the leader? At this point, it was Kim Jong-un. Come on, spear throwers. You gotta hit these musketmen. Stab this man. Oh! Look at these spears. Dude, I love spears. Spears are one of the coolest things. So, Roman legionnaires, Roman centurions, Roman soldiers, they had these little things called pili, which were small little spears. Oh my god, right in the hip, right in his calves. Look at this guy, just like living a happy-go-lucky life, tripping on spears. Oh my god, you're gonna get shot in the back. No! Oh, dude, you almost got shot. It's the vengeance. Who's left alive? Oh, a spear went in for his foot. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh my god, we just saw an execution. This is brutal. But here we go. You must make it. You've got to stab this guy. We got the peasant, and he stabbed him. All right, we've got the good guys won. You know what? We're going to make it so the good guys win that one. Onwards and upwards. Alright, so this one also comes in from Mr. Luke Roy, and this one is the Germans versus Britain in World War I. So the Germans are blue. I feel like, you know, red is an appropriate uniform for the British, and blue, you know, the darker grayish looking that the Germans had. So this is the German line. It's pretty well defended. They've got some pillboxes. There are 2 M16s and 2 Ninja Masters. Now, I don't think the British are going to do very well in this battle at all. However, the British do have a light tank. So, you ready to watch this? I'm not expecting this to do very well. Look at that. All those units were just chopped down. There's a Ninja Master. The M16s alone would be able to kill, like, all of this. If the British are going to attack, they're going to need a lot more men than what we have. So, to do that, ladies and gentlemen, we need to give them... See, this would be perfect to have a bayonet charge, right? The new bayonet units would be amazing. Alright, so we are going to add a lot of British men here. And that is how they will charge. Go forth! Churchill is watching, even though it's World War I. Did you know Churchill was responsible for one of the biggest military flops for the United Kingdom in World War I? The invasion of the Dardanelles, or the Dardanelles campaign, Gallipoli. It's very fascinating stuff. Look at this. Even still, dude, it's just the M16s. Alright, the British need artillery. And to get artillery, we need a barrage to precede the push. Let us do that now. Let's see if the M16s can still do well. Alright, the artillery is moving into position. Yep, it's getting knocked out. Most of the British artillery is getting knocked out. So it doesn't look like it will be tea and medals for us today, sir. In fact, actually wait, maybe some tea and medals Mr. Earl Grey, he's such a good old chap, right? Isn't it? Well, that is a victory for the British. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got big stuff coming. I just got a new computer. TABS is bringing forth the Aztec Faction. We've got poison. Maybe that means we're going to have zombies in cavalry in the future, because Aztecs fought against cavalry, as did many people in history, but that was kind of like, you know, a big thing for the Aztec Faction. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your challenges, your custom battles, and your suggestions, and I will see you in the next video.